Namaste and hello. Welcome to the Art of Yoga project. My name's Jerome. Thanks for taking the time to show up on your mat here today and practice with me. Today we're going to be going over some hip openers. Let's get warmed up. Start by standing on the top of your mat. We're going to take a nice wide stance. Feet wider than hips distance apart. Take a deep inhale, tall spine, and exhale, lower down. Notice that my knees are directly over my ankles and my hips want to sink below my knees. Nice deep squat. Inhale up and exhale back down. Good job. Inhale, come up and exhale back down. Inhale up and exhale back down. Good, now we're gonna stay in a squat for a little bit longer. Let's stay for 3 breaths each time. Inhale up, and exhale, let it go. We're gonna lower on the next exhale. Inhale up, and exhale, lower. Here for 3 breaths. We can start to get our elbows on the inside of our knees. Take one more deep breath, lift the chest, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, tall spine. And exhale, come up. Last 2, guys. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Here for 3, make sure to check a 90-degree bend in my knees. Knees over ankles. One more deep inhale. And exhale, come up. Good, we're gonna come up one more time. Deep inhale, and exhale, lower down. 3 breaths here, last time. And one more for a tall spine. Coming up. Good, let's take a nice big step with my right leg. And exhale, turn the left toes up. Sinking into my hips here. Good. Inhale and exhale, switch. Right toes come up. And as I exhale again, I'm going to rotate back. Deep inhale here. And exhale, reverse. Very nice. Just back and forth like this. Exhaling, switch. Deep inhale. Get the spine tall. A few more. And last 2. Good. We're going to finish up with breath of joy, standing on the top of your mat. Find a regular stance, feet are hips distance apart. We're going to take a deep inhale, open, deep inhale, up, and exhale, forward fold. 3 more, open, up, and out. Inhale, inhale, up, and out. Last time, inhale, up, and out. Go ahead and wiggle it out, guys. All right, and come back to a seat. Now, we're checking in. As always, check-in question is how you're feeling today. How are you feeling emotionally? How are you feeling in your body? Now, just a brief primer on hip openers. There's been a lot of research done that says that we hold a lot of tension in our bodies, especially in the hips, in the hip flexors, the muscles in our abdomen that connect to our hips and pelvis. There's a lot of stress that just gets stored there. So when we do hip openers, when we breathe and stretch into those spaces, that's when we can start to release stress. Okay, a lot of the hormones and chemicals that get stored in those tissues get released as we stretch and breathe into those spaces. So we want to make sure we spend some time today when we're in a hard pose to just deep breathe into that space, allow the hip muscle to release and open, and allow fresh breath to come into the body. Okay, we're gonna start. Let's start seated. We're gonna bring our right foot out, draw the left foot into the pelvis. Take a nice tall spine here on the inhale, and as we exhale, we're gonna draw the chest towards the top of the thigh. I'm gonna take my hands on my knee, my shin, or my ankle, and every time I take a breath in, I'm gonna elongate my spine, and as I exhale, I'm gonna draw the chest down towards the top of the thigh. Just 2 more breaths here. Good. And switch, bringing the right leg back in, pushing out with the left foot. Nice tall spine on the inhale, and exhale here. Again, hand on my knee, shin, or ankle. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale. 2 more. Now make sure that the right glute isn't picking up off of the ground. We want to keep this hip opener engaging by drawing the knee down towards the floor. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Nice. Go ahead and come out of that. We're going to rotate onto the back. We're going into figure 4. And then another hip opener with the knees. So, feet are on the floor, shoulders back. I'll meet you there. Okay guys, let's get started. We're gonna bring our right ankle to the left knee and start to work this hip open by pressing gently on the top of the knee. Good. Every time I inhale, I'm gonna fill my chest full of air, and as I exhale, press into that knee. You're going to feel a nice engagement in the back of the leg connecting to the glute. That's okay to feel the stretch. Just make sure you're breathing in and then exhaling into the stretch. Two more to this side. And let go. We're going to switch back. Left foot comes to right knee and pressing away top of the knee on the exhale. Take your time here. Just continuing to focus on the exhale and opening that hip up on the left side. And unswitch. Good. Now, let's take that same leg, left leg, hugging the knee into the chest. Same concept here. I'm going to inhale, elongate my body, my spine, and then as I exhale, I'm drawing the knee into the chest. Deep inhale, and exhale, squeezing the leg into the body. Just 2 more breaths. Let go with that leg and take the right knee into the chest. We're doing the same thing to this side, just using the exhale to squeeze the leg into the body. more breaths. Good, and release. All right, next few poses are going to be standing poses. We're going to be a reminder, when we go into these hip openers, I want you to make sure we try to breathe and take the time to allow the hips to open. Let's get started. We're going to start feet hips distance apart again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, back down. Inhale, sweep the hands up. And exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, sweep the hands up. And exhale through heart center. Nice job, guys. Now, we're gonna go right into the triangle pose. This is gonna open up our legs a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is take a nice big step with my right leg, turn the right toes out. Now my left foot is gonna keep pointing straight at you, okay? On the inhale, tall spine, and exhale, bringing the top of the chest down to the top of the thigh. Again, each inhale will allow our spine to get tall, and we're focusing on the exhale, being able to draw our chest closer to the top of the thigh. One more deep breath here. And release. Spin the right toes back. Oh, excuse me. We're going to go planting the hands in front of the foot. Get ready to kick the leg up. Now, with my right hand on the outside of my right foot, I'm going to open up my chest to the left. Now my toes should be pointing out in front of me, and my chest is opening up to the side. Take one more deep breath here. Exhale, come out. Good job. Now we're gonna go over to the left. So spin the toes out to the left. Take a deep breath, tall spine, and exhale, fold over the front leg. Each exhale taking us deeper into the pose. Two more breaths. Last time here. Now, we're going to start to bend the knee, plant the hands, one on each side, and I'm going to kick my foot up. Adjust your hands. Now, left hand is on the outside of my left foot, and I'm going to start to pour more weight into that hand, allowing it to support me, and I'm turning my chest out to the right. Engaging in the left arch of your foot. If you need more space to balance, take that left hand a little bit wider, opening up the chest and making sure you're flexing your right heel. One more breath and come out. Shake that out. We're gonna get one more chance, okay? So, let's go into half moon one more time each side. Okay? So, from triangle, I'm stepping out with my right foot, turning and pointing my right toes out. Take a deep breath, tall spine. Exhale, bring the chest over the front leg. One more deep breath. Good. Now turn the left toes to face forward. Plant both hands, frame the front foot. Kick the left leg up, adjust your hands. Right hand is on the outside of right foot, and then I'm going to start to turn that chest open. Just 2 breaths here. And 1 more. Go ahead and come up. And now this is my challenging side. I fell out on the first time. So let's see if I can redeem myself. Spin the left toes forward. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, bring the chest forward. Go ahead and plant the hands. Kick the right leg up. Adjust hands so that we are supported. Inhale, twist. Chest opens. 1 more breath here. And exhale, release. Good job, guys. Go ahead and wiggle it out. All right, let's continue with our hip openers. We're going to go into pigeon next. So, from plank, I'm going to bring left knee to left elbow. Lower the knee down. Back leg will step back as far as it'll go. Lower the knee. And I'll start to bring my hands forward. Okay, we can stay here, or we can start to come to forearms. Wherever you are, if your hips are feeling really tight, maybe we'll stay nice and high. Just make sure you're breathing into that left hip. Allow it to relax. Just 2 more breaths. Good. Go ahead and come up on the back toes. Lift the knee. Press up. Hips are high. I'm back into plank. Let's go to the other side. Bring the right knee to right wrist. Walk the left leg back. Lower the knee. Good. You can stay here pressing through hands, or you can start to walk the hands forward. Two more deep breaths here, allowing the right hip to soften. Start to stand up on the back toes, lift the knee, press back out into a plank. Good. Great job, guys. Okay, let's come back onto the back. We're going to go into bridge twice. Each bridge, we're going to take for 3 breaths. I'll meet you here on the floor, flat back. Good. Hands are down by our side. Feet are planted into the ground. Inhale, lift the hips. Here for 3 breaths. And exhale, lower down. Bridge is a great way to be able to breathe into our hips and get a little bit of a release. Release some of that stress by getting a stretch in that muscle. So please join me in the second bridge. Hands are down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Good job, guys. We're going to stretch out the low back after that bridge. Let's take left knee over right. Left hand comes out to a T. I can rest my right hand on top of my knee. Good. If you want to go deeper into the twist, I'm going to look over my left shoulder. On the next exhale, bring the knees back to center. We'll take 4 breaths on the other side. Reach out right hand to a T. Right knee goes over the top. Gaze is over the right shoulder. Last 2 breaths here. And go ahead, untwist. Last pose is butterfly. Now, once we get to butterfly, I'm going to lead you through a small meditation. Butterfly allows our hips to open as we rest in Shavasana. So go ahead and bring your feet together. Bottoms of the feet are touching, and then just relaxing both knees out to the side. Let's settle in here. Go ahead and bring your left hand over the belly, right hand onto the chest. Let's take 3 deep breaths to reset before we start our meditation. Good. I'm going to come out of the butterfly to be able to sit in front of you and be able to lead you through the meditation. Feel free to stay in butterfly. Now, as a reminder, today's class was about opening the hips and breathing into stretching and uncomfortable positions. The science behind stretching and breathing says that when we stretch that muscle, the hips, and allow for breath and breathing in that space, we're releasing some of the tension and stress that we hold on into our bodies. So, while you're relaxing in butterfly, is there something in your life that you need to let go of? Is there a stress in your life, a hurt from your past? Is there a person in your life that keeps pulling you into destructive habits? Or is there a bad habit that I keep coming back to on my own that I realize is a bad habit and that I know I need to let go of? Quietly to yourself, go ahead and take this time to check out. Think about any hurt, any person, any bad habit that I might have that is holding me back from continuing to grow. Go ahead and take a deep breath into the belly, fill the chest full of air, and exhale out of the mouth. Again, deep breath into the belly, fill the chest. And as you exhale, feel the weight of your hips melt down into the ground. Good. Let's continue using this powerful tool, our breath, the exhale, to allow the hips to relax and let go of stress. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, let it go. Two more times, guys. Last time, deep breath, full of air into your chest, into your belly. And exhale, let it go. Thank you for taking your taking the time here to show up on your mat and practice here today with me with the Art of Yoga project. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.